Hi, my name is Steven with Virtuous SEO, a digital marketing company down in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I spoke with Tracy earlier today, and she said it would be okay for me to go ahead and send this video. This video just discusses how you can improve your online presence and start showing up on more Google search results, specifically on the first page, especially when these tips that I show are implemented correctly. So I just want to show three things, and I'll make this quick. They're pretty much the three pillars of SEO. It is content, citations, and backlinks. The first thing I'd like to go over is content. Content is anything that's on your homepage here, all the text, even all the pictures. Google sends out these bots, and when they scour the internet, they're looking for not just text, but the pictures and what the pictures are saved as. This gives you plenty of opportunity to save these buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services. Google generally likes to see a homepage, especially within this industry, with at least 1,000, 1,500 words of text on that page. That gives you plenty of room to fit in these buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are searching for, so Google knows what to pull up when people are searching for these. I've got a tool here that I use for this called Ahrefs, and I plugged in your website, and I want to concentrate on this little section right here where it says search. So over the past 30 days, your website was found for 15 keywords and it was clicked on 14 times. I put in the one of the number one competitors for the Raleigh area for plumbing, and that's this Midtown Plumbing LLC. And I put them in here as well. And in the past 30 days, they were found for 83 keywords, and their site was clicked on 260 times. And this is a rolling 30 days. So we can go into their keywords and see what they're being found for. So Plumber Raleigh is a big one with 450 searches in the past 30 days. Plumbing Raleigh, another 350 searches. Plumbers Raleigh. So there's different combinations of this, of the city and the service, or the service, or the plumber and the city, and it looks like it adds up to over 1,000, well over 1,000 searches per month. So if we go into yours, we can click on your keywords as well, see if you're being found for those, which you aren't. I know you're in Fuquay Varina, but I know you have a service. You do service Raleigh, so it'd be very beneficial to put that in there so you can get all that search volume as well. And again, we could find out how many times they have those those high volume search volume keywords on their website. So say they had it on here on their homepage 4 times, you'd want to put it on 5 or 6 times. And you'd want to beat them out in every one of those high searched keywords and keywords phrases. And that will help rank you. So that's it for content. Next, I'd like to go over citations, and to put citations in the context, I bring up a search page. This is at Plumber Raleigh. That's the highest, that's the search term with 450 searches. First thing that'll pop up are ads. Ads are hit or miss. If people have on their ad blockers, they're not going to see them anyway. But what I really want to focus on is the map pack. Underneath the ads on these searches is your map pack, and it's usually the top three. This is an ad, so this is not organic, so we're going to disregard that. But this all has to do with your Google business profile, and citations are the main driver that put you there. There are several other factors, but citations are the main driver. The more citations you have, the more trust you build with Google. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on an online directory such as Yelp, Angie, whitepages.com, yellowpages.com. There's a ton of them. And generally speaking, a business in the top three here will have at least 150 or more citations. We can actually go in and see what citations and how many each business has. So for example, Midtown Plumbing has 250 citations. You'd want to go out and get at least 300. You want to beat them out there. Just like you beat them in the keywords, you'd want to beat them in citations, and eventually you will go ahead and start getting ranked in this map pack, which is very beneficial. These three combined will garner about 45% on average of people searching for any given term up here are going to click on one of these, especially in these service-based industries. So underneath that, this is the organic Google search results listing. In the number one spot, we'll usually get about 40% of clicks of people searching for any given term up here. And backlinks are the main driver here. A backlink is essentially another website on the internet that has a link on their site that when clicked, it leads back to your site. Google uses this as basically a popularity contest, kind of like a referral system. The more relevant this site is that's linking to you, the more relevant it is to your industry, the more uh, authority and trust that is built with Google, the higher it's ranked, and if it gets a lot of traffic, Google looks highly upon that. And if they see a link to your site on their website and they're already established with Google and trusted by Google, they pass on their authority to you. It's like they refer you, and Google will see that and they'll go ahead and push you up in the rankings. The more those you want, as many backlinks like that as you can get from those types of sites. But the opposite is also true. It's possible to have too many backlinks from these spammy sites, from these sites that aren't very relevant, have low to no relevance to your industry. They don't have really any authority or trust with Google. They're ranked really low and they get barely any traffic. If you have too many of these, Google will actually push you down in the rankings. So it's quality over quantity when it comes to backlinks. So I like to revisit this tool that I was using earlier. And before we were over in this section, now I want to check out the backlink profile section. So this is your website. So right now you're being found for 444 active backlinks. One of the number one competitors here, this site here, is being found having 199 active backlinks. Now remember what I said, quality is better than quantity. So they obviously have some really good backlinks here. And we can go into their backlinks, look at their backlink profile, find out what sites they're getting all their backlinks from, if it will populate. Sorry about this. Let's see if it'll populate for me. But usually I can go right into their backlinks and it'll show me a list of their backlinks. Let me see if it shows yours. The site might just be having some issues with that page right now. Okay, there we go. So this is the competition, and this is really the important one we want to look at. And we can see what sites they're getting backlinks from that are actually passing authority to them and moving the needle and pushing them up in these Google rankings. And we can also find out which ones aren't. Like this one right here, spam, we want to avoid that. But what we can do is actually get not just this top site, but like the top 3 or top 5 sites. We'd go and look at their backlink profiles, reach out to the websites that are actually pushing authority to them that they're getting backlinks from, and we can acquire backlinks from them as well. So over time, you can acquire all the backlinks that your competition has, and that'll put you in competition in that top 3 to 5 spot. But to really push you over the edge and get you on top, after you have all those backlinks, you would go out month after month and grab more backlinks from other authoritative sites that they don't have. And as long as you keep doing that month after month, you end up taking over that number one spot and keeping that spot. So anyway, that's all I really have for you. I hope you found value in this video. If you did and you'd like to sit down and talk and see what else I can do or help you with as far as ranking your website, you can give me a call at 910-551-2006 or just reply to this email. But or you could just implement this yourself if you're working with a marketing company, feel free to share this with them as well. But either way, thank you for your time and have a good day. Bye-bye.